Okay, so yeah, that's right. Do you remember I was doing the shoveling of the snow? Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Yeah, we still have some pictures of that.
Yeah. We had a real nice time.
Well, what are they saying? There's going to be snowy this year, or?
Well, from the spring that we had this year, we could have snow or we could have hot weather.
Right. Well,
but we always hope it's snow here because we enjoy it for Christmas time.
Yeah. Well, I tell you, when I was out taking the pictures just now,
yeah,
it's pretty hot out.
Yeah.
Even though I have this little T-shirt on.
Yeah,
still.
today is very warm.
Yeah.
It's the warmest day we've had. We've had lots of rain.
Yeah. On the news, they said that it almost didn't even seem like summer.
Yeah, lots of rain. It's been real cool.
Yeah.
But it's getting to be summer now.
Yeah.
It'll soon be July.
Yeah. Well, that's
Hopefully
good.
it stays for a while.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Marcia. Can you believe you have a daughter who's 50?
I can't believe it. I can hardly believe she's 50 when I'm still 39 on hold, and that just almost seems impossible.
Yeah, it's sort of like, how does that happen?
The time really goes by quick. I really can't believe she's 50.
Yeah.
But she's still young.
Yeah,
That's young, you know.
So let's see, that made you about 20 when you had Marcia, huh?
Well, about close to it.
Yeah, close to 20.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And then how much age difference is there between Marcia and Mark?
Marcia, Mark, there's 5.5 years.
5.5 years.
Almost 6 years.
Yeah. So how did they get along as kids? Do you remember?
They got along fine because Marcia was so much older that it almost seemed like they were raising two families because they didn't, when they did get older, they're closer now than they were because when Marcia went away to college, Mark was still in high school.
Right.
So that age difference there is quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. That's the same thing I had with Gary.
Yeah.
You know, Gary and I are separated by about 5 years.
Right. But they got along fine, and I hope they always will, and they seem real close now.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's which is really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. So, like, what are your, when you think back about Marcia, what are some of the early memories you have about Marcia when she was small?
Oh, well, let's see. I have a whole lot.
Yeah.
I have that she was always very independent.
Independent.
But I'm sure you know that.
Yeah.
But she was also very dependable.
Yeah.
Even since she was 3, if you asked her to do something, well, she would, and you know that she was going to do it most of the time.
Yeah.
But then when she got older, and she was very dependable. If she says she's going to meet you at 5 o'clock, she's there at 5 o'clock.
Right.
And also, she's always been a very dependable person, but a little bit independent,
A little
too.
bit independent.
Yeah.
Well, that's part of the Reese women, though, isn't it?
Yeah, probably. Probably, like Ralph used to say, everything that was good about them came from my side. And everything that was bad about them came from his side. Of course, that's only normal.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So she then immediately went to, she went to grade school? Or no, she went to Catholic. She went to, what school? What was the first school she went to?
The first school she went to was St. Andrew.
St. Andrew.
And then she went there for 6 years. And then we moved in our new house in the St. Matthew parish, and she went there 7th and 8th grade.
But she was always a good student, though.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Yeah, she was all. So
Yeah,
was she the type of child who would actually do her homework and so on?
Oh, yeah, she did a lot of homework. She was an excellent student.
Yeah, okay.
All the way through college, too.
Mom, do you have a little bit of a tissue there?
Oh,
you have
yeah.
a little bit of,
Oh, okay.
It's from the hot lights.
It is kind of hot.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm okay.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing just great. It was just a slight little
Yeah,
there.
okay.
No, you're doing great.
Okay.
So then, so she was a good student, was well liked by people.
She was very well liked. She was very active in school. And she had lots of friends, and she was who's who in high schools of America, and she was honor society and all that.
Yeah.
So she did very well.
And why did you decide to put her in Catholic school?
Why did we what?
Why did you have her go to Catholic school?
Well, Ralph and I talked about it, and he didn't attend the Catholic schools because in his hometown they weren't that good. The public schools were better.
Right.
And I thought it meant a lot to him. And then when I kind of talked to other people and found that they were good schools, then we made a decision to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's really helped Marcia, don't you?
Yeah, I think it was. I think that they get a very good background there.
Uh-huh.
And she and Mark have done very well.
Yeah.
Of course, public schools do too.
Yeah.
But I just think that they did very well.
Yeah, they did. And both of them got a lot of education. Mm-hmm. I mean, both Mark and Marcia
Yeah.
are well schooled.
Yeah, they're pretty well schooled.
Yeah.
You can walk by each one.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you guys must have placed a lot of emphasis on education.
Yes, we did.
Yeah. Real
Yeah,
important.
we did.
Now, were there any times when she was a kid that she got into any kind of trouble?
Oh, yes. She got in plenty of trouble.
Like what? Can you remember one where she maybe got into a little trouble?
Well, this one time, there was a program on TV called Kindergarten College,
Uh-huh.
and she watched it every morning. That was just her thing. So in the afternoon, we had a new shopping center that just opened called the Meadows. And so my cousin wanted to go down there and do some little shopping, so I told her Marcia and I'd take her. She was about 3, a little over 3. And so we went down there, and when we drove in the parking lot, they had this merry-go-round and all this stuff set up. And of course she was, wanting to ride. I want to ride, I want to ride. So we let her ride, and then she didn't want to get off, of course. So we went in the store. We asked the man that was running the merry-go-round, which you wouldn't ever do that nowadays. And he said, just go on in the store, I'll watch her. So we came out of the store, and she was nowhere. And he was frantic. And he started running in all the stores and everything. And when we first got to the shopping center, before we went to the merry-go-round, we went into the grocery store, which was Kroger. So I said to my cousin, well, let's walk down to Kroger. Maybe she went there because that's where we were first. And we were both just absolutely frantic. We were. And we go in there, and here comes Marcia with this lady holding her hand. And she said, there's Mom. And so I thanked the lady for that and all. And she said, well, I said, why did you leave? I thought the gentleman there was watching. She said, well, on Kindergarten College this morning, they said if you get lost your mother, go back to the first place that you came to. So she tried it.
And it worked.
Yeah, that was the closest to death that I've come, I think.
Wow. Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
And then, did you help her pick out going to IU, or did she always want to go to IU?
Well, I really didn't help her pick out IU. I really would rather she would have gone to Hanover because she had a chance to go there, but her friends were going there, and you know how that goes.
Yeah.
And we decided that if she was going to excel, she could excel there as well as any place.
Right.
And so she did. And
Yeah.
so I guess we were not really against it at all,
Right.
but it would just been better, we thought, if she had gone there. But
Yeah. Well, but IU was a really good school. Mm-hmm. I mean,
yeah,
she got a great
but
education
she did.
there.
She liked it there,
Uh-huh.
and as I said, her friends were going there, and so that made a difference.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think her friends like about Marcia? What do you think why her friends like her?
Why do they like her?
Yeah.
Well, I think that she's a genuine person,
Uh-huh.
and she has good personality, and she likes to do things, and I just could see why they'd like her very much. I couldn't see any reason they wouldn't.
Right. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's got a lot of friends.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
so.
And a lot of them have some really wonderful things to
Yeah.
say about her, which would be great. We're going to get a chance to see that when we get this all
Right.
together.
That's right.
Now, did you help her pick out Tasha? Or, I mean, did you know about Tasha?
No, I just knew that they were getting Tasha,
Uh-huh.
but I didn't help her because she was teaching in Florida at that time.
Right.
And that's when she got Tasha.
Right. Now, when did you meet Tasha?
Let's see. I think the first year that they had her, that Ralph and I went down, and we went down to Florida, and just stayed like 3 or 4 or 5 days with them,
Right.
and got to see Tasha.
Yeah. Did you like Tasha?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I loved her. I used to keep her a lot.
Oh, did you?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
She was a sweet dog, huh?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, you know,
she was awful good.
You used to take care of her a lot, right?
When Marcia lived here, I did.
Right, and even sometimes you would go other places and take care of Tasha, right? Like you went down to Florida, or did you ever take care of Tasha other than here?
No.
You didn't like babysit?
No, Marcia was off teaching when we were in Florida.
Right.
So there wasn't any reason for me to take care of her. Just here, I took care of her.
Yeah.
Yeah, my sister used to say Tasha's the cleanest dog in the city, because when Helen goes to play bridge, she takes her to the,
Yeah.
has her groomed and everything.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't bark and disturb the neighbors, because at that time you weren't allowed to have dogs here. So I was kind of slipping her in and out.
Oh, so it's kind of almost like a secret. Kind of
Yeah,
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's great. Well, it seemed like Tasha was a big part of Marcia's life.
Oh yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Big part.
Yeah.
And that was good.
Yeah. Now, how did Marcia tell you that she was going to move to California? Did she call you on the phone or come over?
Oh no, she was here. She was here working.
And what did she do? What, she just came over one day or what?
Oh, I think, well, I don't know if she came over for that specific thing. Maybe she was just here picking up Tasha or something.
Yeah.
And just said that Monica was out there and that she wanted her to come. And
Yeah.
so we thought that'd be okay if she was old enough.
Yeah. Yeah.
So,
So you saw it as kind of a good move for her then?
and somewhat, yeah.
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 Yeah, that it was kind of a...
Yeah, it's really good because she met Larry. If she hadn't gone out there, she wouldn't have met Larry, and we wouldn't have Larry.
Yeah. Well, that's probably one way. She had a lot of,
Yeah.
lot of other things she got a chance to experience. She got a big job, all kinds of
Yeah,
fun
and
things
she
did
was
out there.
got interesting jobs, and she's done very well, and
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
she's got a nice husband.
Yeah, well, that's nice of you to say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like, what advice do you have for Marcia on her 50th birthday?
Well, just stay young as she is, and keep going and doing whatever she can to keep her young,
Yeah.
keep her healthy.
Yeah. Well, she's staying pretty young, don't you think?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
So, okay, let's hold it there. What we'll do. Okay, go ahead.
Happy birthday, Marcia. I hope you're having a nice weekend. It's hard to believe you're 50, but then that's still young, you know. I hope you have a real, real good birthday, and I love you.
Okay, now say happy birthday a couple times.
Happy birthday.
Okay. Happy birthday. I can't believe you're 50.
I already said that.
Okay. Okay.